Russia has unleashed another large-scale overnight assault on Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, launching a barrage of missiles and drones. That's the sound of the explosions, and you can see the smoke and flames shooting into the night sky over Kyiv last night. Ukraine says at least 17 people were killed and more than 40 others wounded. Julia Chapman is following this story for us from London, and she joins me now. Julia, another large-scale attack, a pattern this spring and summer. What targets were hit in this assault?
Well, Susan, Ukraine and Russia have a different offering of what those targets were. Kyiv says that a number of warehouses in the capital and its surroundings were hit, some belonging to a brewery, one to a construction company, and others to a food and another DIY company, all affected in these strikes. Ukrainian authorities also say a train station west of the capital, Kyiv, was hit, resulting in the deaths of 8 people. Overall, across the country, Volodymyr Zelenskyy, Ukraine's president, says that 44 people were injured. Russia has a different picture. It says that it was targeting logistics centers that it claims were being used for drone and dual-use components storage. Moscow also claims to have hit several ships transporting military equipment in the Black Sea near the city of Odessa. There hasn't been any Ukrainian confirmation of that attack. In the meantime, Ukraine has been hitting back. According to Russian officials, one warehouse belonging to the e-commerce company Wildberries was hit in a city south of Moscow. We have seen Ukraine increasingly target that company with drone strikes at its warehouses around the country, accusing them of serving the Russian military, something that the company denies.
Julia, you know, we have been hearing quite a bit from Ukraine in the wake of these large-scale assaults, pleading for more air defense. What is the president asking for from Ukraine?
Yeah, the picture is incredibly difficult for Ukraine when it comes to air defenses. Today, the Air Force says it was unable to shoot down a single missile that Russia launched, and there were 28 of them. So that really gives you a picture of just how challenging defending Ukraine has become. And we are seeing Russia launch more missiles, understanding that this is a vulnerability of Ukraine's at the moment. Today, Volodymyr Zelenskyy says lives could have been saved if Ukraine had more ammunition for Patriot missile systems. That is specifically what it is calling for, those U.S.-produced missiles that it can use to shoot down ballistic missiles coming its way. President Zelenskyy says delays or unwillingness lead directly to horrific consequences. And he says that the supplies Ukraine has are about a third of what they were this time last year. And he also insists, speaking on social media, our partners do have the missiles. So trying to undercut the argument in some circles of the U.S. that there simply aren't the supplies because a lot of them have been used in the war in the Middle East. Ukraine has been in discussion with the U.S. administration to produce those missiles itself, but there have been conflicting reports as to whether Donald Trump is willing to do that. And even if he says that's okay, that's something that will take a couple of years before Ukraine is able to produce its own defensive air defense missiles.
All right, a complicated situation. Thank you.
You're welcome.